Hello my dear students, today we are going to solve exercise 3.1 from the chapter 3 of data handling of the class 7. Okay, so let's start. Here this is the first question. Find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. So here I have taken randomly some heights and I have told that height of 10 students. They are in centimeter. Okay, now we have to find the range of heights. So before finding the range of heights, we have to write them in ascending order. So this is the ascending order of these heights. Ascending order starts from smallest to biggest. So here the smallest number is 149 and the larger one is 160. So first of all, we have to write the shortest students, that is 149 centimeter, and tallest student is 160 centimeter. Okay, now while finding range, we have to subtract these two numbers, that is tallest one and shortest one. So the range of heights of students can be found out by subtracting 149 from 160. Then I got the answer as 11. Therefore, the range of heights of students is 11 centimeter. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is second one. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. Okay, as they have told us to arrange this in the tabular form, that means we have to find out the tally marks of these marks. How to find? I'll tell you. We have to draw a table with 3 columns, but here I have taken one more column. For that reason I will tell you afterwards. First of all, we will fill these 3 columns. Okay, these are the main columns. So the first column is marks. They have told here the marks in a class assessment. So these are marks and all are in one digit. Therefore the marks are from 1 to 9, right? So we will write them as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now we have to check which mark is repeated for how many times. That is called as tally marks. So here the first number is 4. First mark is 4. And so what I'll do, to avoid confusion, I'll circle one mark and in front of that number I'll draw one line. Okay. See here, for example, here I'm circling this 4 and I'll draw one line in front of 4. Okay. Now the next number we have 6. So I'll mark in front of 6. Next is 7. Okay. So one line in front of 7. Next we have 5. So one line in front of 5. Next we have 3. So one line in front of 3. Next again we have 5, so there will be one more mark in front of 5. Same way 4 is repeated again, so one more line in front of 4. Next again we have 5, so one more line in front of 5. Next is 2, so line in front of 2. Next is 6, so 6. Next is 2, so one more line in front of 2. Next is again 5, so one more line in front of 5. Next we have 1, so in front of 1 we have to mark. Next we have 9, one line in front of 9. Next we have 6, so one more line in front of 6. Next we have 5. Now see here, I marked cross. Fifth mark should be crossed. Already there were 4 marks in front of 5, so in the 5th mark we have to draw cross line. Okay. Next we have 8, so in one line in front of 8. Next is 4, so one line in front of 4. Next is 6, so one line in front of 6. Next is 7, so one line in front of 7. Okay, now we did all the tally marks. Now frequency is what we have to calculate all those lines, those marks which we have drawn in front of all the marks. Okay, so 1 is only for one time, so the frequency of 1 is 1. Okay, and the frequency of 2 is 2. Frequency of 3 is 1. Frequency of 4 is 3. Frequency of 5 is 5. Frequency of 6 is 4. frequency of 7 is 2, frequency of 8 is 1, and frequency of 9 is 1. Okay. Now this is the answer of the first main question, that is organize the following marks in a class assignment in a tabular form. They have told now that we have completed here. Okay. Now we have on this based we have 4 questions that we have to solve. Which number is the highest? Here the 9 mark is highest, right? Next, which number is the lowest? That is 1. And what is the range of the data? That can be found out by subtracting this. That is 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. Now we have to find the arithmetic mean, and we have the formula for arithmetic mean is sum of all observations upon total number of observations. Now sum of all observations means what? We have to add all these marks, right? And that little bit difficult. So what I'll do, I'll use this table which we have drawn already. Okay, how we can find out that? See here, we have understood that frequency is what? The mark is how many times it had came there, right? 1 is came for 1 time, 2 is came for 2 times, 3 is came for 1 time, 4 is came for 3 times, and so on. So we can find directly by multiplying. See here, when we multiply mark with frequency, we will get how many times it had came with sum of that, right? So 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 ones are 3, 4 threes are 12, 5 fives are 25, 6 fours are 24, 7 twos are 14, 8 ones are 8, and 9 ones are 9. Now what we have to do? We have to add these answers, these products we have to add. So when I add them, I got the answer as 100. You can check it with the help of calculator, or else you can directly add them. Okay. The answer is 100 I got. Means sum of all observations is equal to 100. Now we have to find total number of observations. How many times it had came? That we can find out by adding this frequency. So when I add them, I got the answer as 20. So the arithmetic mean can be found out by 100 upon 20. So 20 ones are 20 and 20 fives are 100. So I got the mean as 5. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is third one. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So now we all know that whole number starts from 0. Therefore the first 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's find out the mean of these 5 whole numbers. That can be found out by using this formula. So sum of all observations here is 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and total number of observations are here 5. So when I add them, I got the answer as 10 upon 5. So 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. Therefore mean is 2. Okay. Next we have the fourth question, that is a cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings. Okay, there were 8 innings and we have to find the mean score. So as you all know, the mean can be found out by using this formula that you all know. Now here the sum of all observations means we have to add all these scores, right? And we have to divide it by 8 because there were 8 innings. Now when I add these scores, I got the answer as 400, and upon 8 we have. Now when 8 ones are 8 and 8 50s are 400. So I got the answer as 50, which is the mean. Okay. Next we have the question fifth one, that is following table shows the points of each player scored in 4 games. Okay, there were 4 games and there were 3 players, that is A, B and C. Okay, now based on this table, we have to answer these questions. So first question is find the mean to determine A's average number of points scored per game. It's very easy. Just we have to use that formula for mean. Okay, now here the observations are for A is 14, 16 and 10 and 10. Okay, so we have to add them. And we have to divide it by 4 because there were 4 games. Now when I add them, I got the answer as 50 upon 4. So when I divide them, I got the answer as 12.5. So the mean is 12.5 for A's. Okay. Now the second question is to find the mean number of points per game for C. Okay. Would you divide the total points by 3 or by 4? Why? Okay. So here see, he did not play for third game. That's why I will divide them by 3. So the answer for the second one is I will divide the total points by 3. Why? Because he did not played only in third game. Okay, even if he had scored 0 in game 3, then we would divide the total by 4. But as he did not played in game 3, we will divide the total score by 3. Okay. Now let's solve the third question, that is B played in all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? It's easy. So mean, we have already the formula. So here the observations are 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4, and that we have to divide by 4. Okay. So I got the answer as 18 upon 4. So when I divide, I got the answer as 4.5 as the mean. Okay. Now fourth question we have, who is the best performer? To find best performer, we will add all the scores of each player. Okay. So A has scored 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 50, and B has scored 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 is equal to 18, and C has scored 8 plus 11 plus 13 is equal to 32. According to all the scores, we understood that A is the best performer. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is sixth one. The marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are, these are the marks, find the highest and the lowest marks obtained by the students. Okay, when I observe all the marks, I understood that the highest marks obtained by students is 95. You can write ascending order or else you can directly write the answer, it's okay. So here the lowest mark is 39. Okay, now the second question is range of the marks obtained we have to find. So range can be found out by subtracting 39 from 95. Then I got the answer as 56. Okay. Third question, we have to find mean marks obtained by the group. So we know the formula for mean, that is sum of all observations upon total number of observations. So here the observations are, these are all, and we have to divide them by 10 because there were 10 marks are there. So I got the addition as 730 and upon 10, which is equal to 73 upon 1, means mean is 73. Okay. Let's move to the next question, that is seventh one. The enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years was as follows. Okay. These are the enrollment of the students in 1 year. So in 6 years. Find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. Okay. So that means we have to find the mean. So we know the formula, mean is equal to sum of all observations upon total number of observations. So here all the observations they have given, those we have to add, and we have to divide it by 6 because they have given this is for 6 years. So when I add them, I got the answer as 12,348 upon 6. So let's divide it. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, then 6 zeros are 0, remainder is 3, 6 5s are 30, remainder is 4, now 6 8s are 48, so I got 2058 upon 1. That means mean is 2058. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is 8th one. The rainfall in millimeter in a city on 7 days of a certain week was recorded as follows. Okay, this is the recorded for 7 days. Okay, and they have told us to find the range of the rainfall in the above data. Okay, as you all know, range is the subtraction of highest and the lowest one. So here we know that highest rainfall is 20.5 on Friday and lowest rainfall is 0.0. So the range is 20.5 minus 0.0, which is equal to 20.5. Okay, now we have to find the mean rainfall. So mean rainfall can be found out by using this formula, that is sum of all observations upon total number of observations. So sum of all observations are, these are the numbers that we have to divide by 7. Now when I add them, I got the answer as 41.3 upon 7. Now I'll shift that decimal point towards right side, so I have to give 0 for 7. So the number became 413 upon 70. So let's divide it. 70, 7 tens are 17 and 59s are 413. So I got the, now I'll write this 59 upon 10 as 5.9. So mean is 5.9. Now they are asking that on how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall. Mean rainfall is 5.9. Now we have to check which number is less than 5.9, that is 0 0.0, 2.1, 0.0, 5.5 and 1.0. So for 5 days the rainfall was less than the mean rainfall. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is 9th one. The heights of 10 girls were measured in centimeter and the results are as follows. And now they have told us to answer these questions. The first question is, what is the height of the tallest girl? Now here the tallest girl is, when you look carefully you will understand that it is 151, and the shortest girl, the height of the shortest girl is 128. Okay, now they are asking to find what is the range of the data. That can be found out by subtracting. 151 minus 128 gives us the answer as 23. Okay, now what is the mean height of the girls? That can be found out by using the formula, that is sum of heights upon total number of girls. So sum of heights can be written as like this way, and total number of girls. So when I add them, I got the answer as 1414 upon 10, which is equal to 141.4. Okay, this is the mean. Now we have fifth question as, how many girls have heights more than the mean height? Let's check. There should be more than 141.4, that is 150, and we have 151, 146, 149, 143. Okay, so we have 5 girls have heights more than the mean height. So here the exercise 3.1 ends. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. If you like my teaching, then please subscribe to my channel. Bye everyone.